Gentlemen, let's witness the entrance of the honor candidates for graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, the entrance of the candidates for graduation, starting off with the College of Arts and Sciences, together with the College Marshal, Mr. Daniel Alan Pasha. For the College of Accountancy, Business, Economics, and International Hospitality Management, together with the College Marshal, Mr. Buddy M. Dinero. Please rise for the processional of the faculty and university officials. Starting off with the college deans and program chairs. The program is about to start. For the meantime, let's watch this video for safe directors and assistant directors. Our alumni regent. Faculty regent. Student regent. Vice President for Academic Affairs. Vice President for Administration and Finance. Vice President for Research, Development and Extension Services. Vice President for External Affairs and ICT Services. And the University President, Dr. 𝗕RSO together with a guest of honor and speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, the entrance of the University Maze. The University Maze is held by the Secretary of the University and the Board of Regents, Dr. Enrico M. Delangui. Ladies and gentlemen, the entrance of the colors. Please remain standing for the doxology, the Philippine National Anthem, and the Malvar Hymn to be led by the Levites Chorale.
langit mong bugaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isak ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdinigdig. Ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng buwan at ipagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Batangas State University, the National Engineering University's 54th commencement exercises here at JPLPC-Malvar Campus. This year, we have the theme, Expanding Mandates for National Competitiveness and Sustainable Development. At this juncture, the respective deans and officer-in-charge deans will present the candidates for graduation. Starting off with the Dean of College of Accountancy, Business, Economics, and International Hospitality Management, Dr. Dennis B. Legaspi.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present for your confirmation the candidates for graduation under the College of Accountancy, Business, Economics, and International Hospitality Management JPLPC-Malvar Campus. Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Major in Marketing Management, Major in Financial Management, Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting. They have successfully completed all the academic requirements of their respective curricula as prescribed by the Commission on Higher Education and approved by the Board of Regents. Mr. President, the candidates for graduation.
Next, we have the Officer in Charge Dean of College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Alvin Ryan A. Dizon.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present for your confirmation the candidates for graduation under the College of Arts and Sciences, JPLPC-Malvar Campus. Bachelor of Science in Criminology, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. They have successfully completed all the academic requirements of their respective curricula as prescribed by the Commission on Higher Education and approved by the Board of Regents. Mr. President, the candidates for graduation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the University President, Dr. 𝗕RSO for the confirmation of graduates.
By virtue of the authority vested upon me by the Board of Regents of Batangas State University, the National Engineering University, and upon recommendation of the University Academic Council, I, Dr. 𝗕RSO𝗵𝗀, University President, now confirm you graduates with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Let's give a warm round of applause to our dear graduates. And an even warmer round of applause for the parents and guardians who share the accomplishment for the graduates. Please be seated. May I call on once again our University President to deliver his message and to formally introduce to you our guest of honor and speaker. And ladies and gentlemen, our University President, Dr. 𝗕RSO𝗵𝗀.
To our guest of honor and speaker, whom I will be introducing a little later, the members of the Board of Regents, the Vice Presidents, the Chancellors of constituent campuses, members of the faculty, college dean, administrative staff, our dear parents, graduates, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. First, allow me to congratulate our graduates for making it for this year's graduation. You are now already a graduate. Congratulations. Equally worthy of our congratulations are, of course, our parents, ang ating mga magulang. Sinasabi ko lagi, sa totohanan talaga, ang ating mga magulang ang totoong nag-graduate. Sila ang nagtapos ngayong araw na ito. Graduate na ng pagbibigay ng baon, ng suporta, at ng kung ano-ano pang obligasyon para sa inyo. Kaya po sa ating mga magulang, kami po ay humahanga at nagpupugay sa inyong ginawang pagpapagal, pagsasakripisyo para sa ating mga anak. Congratulations po sa inyong lahat. ngayong hapon, kakaiba ang kaligayahan kong nararamdaman sa totohanan lamang. Ito na ang huling araw at huling yugto ng graduation ng Batangas State University ngayong 54th commencement exercise. Alam nyo ba, Lunes pa kami, suot na namin itong robe na ito, no? Kaya mula Lunes hanggang ngayon, 7th day na namin, umaga hapon. So, ito yung 14th graduation kung tutuusin. Ceremonies, no? Na required kami talagang pumunta. And of course, we have the joy to see you physically. Ang dami naman talaga since the start of this year na nagko-communicate sa ating office at nagtatanong, meron ba talaga or meron bang pwedeng gawin na physical face-to-face graduation? Kasi yung 2 taon na nagdaan, ang ating graduation ay virtual. Kaya ang ating graduate ngayon, alam ko napakasaya ninyo, and we should be thankful to the Lord for making great things happening today. That is your graduation. And you will be receiving your actual diploma. Hindi ito papel na binilot at may nakalagay sa loob na congratulations. Ito talaga ay diploma, may official signature of the President and ng tagatala ng universidad. So, sa ating mga magulang, kami po ay tunay na nagagalak. Kami po ay nakikigalak sa inyo sa araw na ito na ang inyong mga anak, ang ating mga anak, sa loob ng 4 na taon ay ating napagtulong-tulungan na magtapos ngayong araw na ito. Talagang pinagtiyagaan. Yung 2 taon ay pandemya, yung 2 taon pre-pandemic, we came here face-to-face. But the 2 years that you had, I don't know your experiences. I know you have different experiences in your Google Classroom. Yung iba nahirapan, yung iba na may natuwa. Dahil medyo iba-iba, relax. Kasi pag tatawagin ka, papatayin mo ang video, okay na, ligtas na, no? Parang nawala ang connectivity. Okay. So, dahil dyan, talagang ang universidad po ay nag-adjust ng aming teaching methods, ng aming teaching methodologies. Ang mga teachers ay nag-adjust din ng kanilang content. Nag-adjust din ng kanilang assessment design para lang maka-adapt sa inyong lahat. Kaya sa loob ng 2 taon, alam ko may mga teachers tayo, ang ating mga teachers talagang nag-walk ng extra mile to reach our student na may challenge sa connectivity. Kaya sila, ang ating mga guro, ay dapat nating pasalamatan. Palakpakan natin ang ating mga guro. At ganon din ang ating mga school administrators. Sapagkat sa loob ng 2 taon, bawal ang pandemic sa mga school administrators kasi dapat tuloy ang sweldo ng teachers, tuloy ang sweldo ng empleyado. They always come here, whether skeletal or otherwise. And dahil dyan, we need to realign all our resources just to adapt to the needs brought by this pandemic. So ako ay nagpapasalamat sa ating kasama sa administration for being able to manage everything in the last years of pandemic. And ngayon, para namang tayo ay relax na, Parang tayo ay kayo happy. Parang hindi, parang necro yata itong naatinan ko, Necrological services. I know that you are happy, and I should say that we should all be happy. Sabi ko nga po, ito namang ating graduation, ito ay bonus na. Salamat naman tayo buhay pa, honestly. Yung iba nating mahal sa buhay, yung iba nating kaibigan, baka namatay na dahil sa COVID. At meron sa ating muntik na, sigurado, Salamat at kahit may comorbidity ay nakaligtas. Kaya nga ang araw na ito ay talagang super bonus, super blessed tayo that despite the last years of pandemic, we are now here, not simply alive, but we will be receiving the diploma of our children here at Batangas State University. Kaya pasalamatan natin ang Diyos, pasalamatan natin siya sa kanyang kabutihan sa ating lahat. Kamakailan, last April, ang Batangas ay tumingkad sa mapa ng Pilipinas dahil sa ang Batangas State University ay nadeklara bilang isang national university. Specifically, we were declared as the National Engineering University. And ang tanong ng marami, ano ngayon if you are already the National Engineering University? As mandated by law, Batangas State University is expected to provide progressive leadership in education for engineering, not only for itself, but for the entire country. We're expected to give support to other state universities, not only state university, but even private HEIs when it comes to further developing their curriculum or their human resource or building their capability on our niche area. And dahil po dyan, kailangang hindi lamang maging malakas ang Batangas State University upang patunayan ang kanyang sarili ay malakas, kundi tayo maging malakas upang mapalakas yung iba. Ours is a university of 120 years old almost. Next year, we will be celebrating our 120 years anniversary. And expected of us, because of that time-tested quality of education that we provide, it's a blessing that this year, 2022, Batangas State University was declared by law. It is legislative recognition, not only marites lamang, not only bali-balita na talaga namang magaling yung Batangas State University. Wala akong masabi. Hindi lamang po yan, kundi talagang pinagtibay ng batas. Bago na deklara ang Batangas State University na National University, there are only two national universities in the country, the University of the Philippines and the Mindanao State University, many years ago. And now, Batangas State University is the third national university of the Philippines. Expected of us, all of us, attached to that declaration, attached to that recognition, is an obligation, responsibility for all of us, the administration of Batangas State, the faculty, the students, and you, first and foremost, our graduates. Because of that distinction, you are expected by the community, by the industry, by the government, to be relevant, to be fit, to be competent, no, in everything that you do. Na sa atin dapat makita na tayo talaga ay graduate ng isang national university. We should be seen the way we think, the way we do, the way we act, as truly a graduate of a national university. Na tayo ay mahusay, may responsibilidad, may commitment, hindi lamang sa ating sarili, kundi para sa ating bansa, makabayan, patriot. Ang iniisip, hindi lamang ang ating kapakanan, kundi kapakanan ng iba. So, dapat talaga tayo maging mahusay sa kahit pa anong larangan na meron tayo. Kaya nga, our vision is to be a premier national university that develops leaders in the global knowledge economy. We should be developing leaders. It does not necessarily mean that all of us must be president, must be senators, must be congressmen, must be mayors. If you will be the best leader in that particular field, dapat maging kakaiba kayo sa kung anumang field ninyo. Kung ang field ninyong pinili ay technology, malawak pa rin yan. Just pick one under technology. And you should be regarded by the world because of your expertise, because of your competence and excellence in that particular field. Hahanapin dapat kayo ng mundo sa inyong kagalingan because of the services that you can provide. And for that, you can be, for me, can be regarded as a leader. So be a leader yourself. That's our challenge to you, our dear graduate. As you now graduate, you are considered the pioneer batch of a graduate of Batangas State University as the national university. So kayo ang unang graduate ng Batangas. In your diploma, nakalagay doon, Batangas State University, the National Engineering University. And that may attract the consciousness or curiosity of every employer. Ano bang meron dito? Dahil dyan humaba ang tanong sa iyo, ano nga ito? So dapat you should be smart, no, in answering. Dapat makita sa atin. So that's our challenge. And we are certain that after 4 years, Batangas State University was able to inculcate in you, in your mind, no, in your hearts and in your hands, the values and the competencies necessary for you when you go out to the world of work. And maybe years from now, you are now no longer or not simply employees, but employer yourselves. We would be happy to see you as Chief Operating Officer, Chief Executive Officer, Chairman or President of your own company. At sana pagdating ng araw na yon, balikan naman ninyo kami, tayo, dito sa Batangas State University. We need to pay forward for the country and for Batangas State University. So once again, to all of your dear graduates, congratulations and best wishes. I will now introduce our guest of honor and speaker. But before I do that, let me thank our guest of honor and speaker, Dr. Amy Biglete, for making it for today's graduation of Batangas State University to address your graduates. In fact, tomorrow is his last day in office. And we are privileged to be visited and to be addressed by our CHED Regional Director in almost last day in office. And we would like also to thank our guest of honor speaker really to manage her time. Iniisip ko rin sa aking sarili pag ako'y darating sa 65 years old. Mahirap kayang mag-manage ng time as you draw nearer and nearer to your last day in office. Ang dami nag-i-invite, si Ma'am Ami, malalaman yan. But sa kabila ng kanyang pagiging busy, nagawa ng paraan na i-manage that he will be with us, she will be with us today. So maraming salamat, Ma'am Ami, for that. It is now indeed an honor and privilege to introduce to you a woman of distinction who will inspire our dear graduates as they take on another chapter of their lives. A holder of Doctor of Philosophy in Education, with research and evaluation as her specialization. Our guest speaker has been in government service for 39 years, occupying different positions. In 1979, I was just 6 years old by that time. She already started working at the Educational Development Projects Implementing Task Force, or the popular EDPITAF. In 1981, she transferred to the Technical Panel for Agricultural Education based at the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. She rose from the ranks and later became Executive Secretary, which is equivalent to the Executive Director position. During the establishment of the Commission on Higher Education in 1994, she was tapped to join as one of the Central Office Directors. For 5 years, she served as Director 3 in 2 of its offices, Office of Policy, Planning, Research, and Information, or OPPRI, and Office of Program and Standards, or OPS. So, she is the pioneers, or one of the pillars, when CHED was established in 1994. Alam nyo ang tawag namin kay Ma'am Ami, hindi lang nyo alam, or minsan, sinabi ko sa kanya recently, alam nyo ba ang tawag namin sa kanya, sa inyo? Sabi ko, ABC, Ami Biglete of CHED. Yan, si Ma'am ABC, yan ang aming tawag kay Ma'am Ami. Kasi siya yung, should I say, pioneer, kaya ABC, siya yung nagsimula doon sa CHED. So ngayon, yung mga iba XYZ, pero siya ang may title ng ABC. Yan. In 2000, she was assigned to be the Regional Director of 𝗕D NCR, or National Capital Region, and occupied the post for almost 10 years. Consequently, in 2009, she was assigned to be the Regional Director of 𝗕D, Regional Office 7, based in Cebu City. After 14 years in regional operations, she was asked to return to the central office to serve as Director 4 of the Office of Program and Standards, shortly OPSD. Currently, she is back to regional assignment. Effective last January 1, 2019, she assumed the post of Regional Director of 𝗕D, Regional Office 4. And we are very fortunate that in her last years in office, she was assigned here in Calabarzon, in Region 4A. And her assignment to Region 4A is specifically supervising 𝗕D of Batangas State University, benefited a lot here at Batangas State University. There are a lot of programs where our regional director assisted Batangas State University. I remember very vividly when she was assigned here, there were a lot of items, agenda items in the board pertaining to academics that our guest of honor speaker assisted us. Specifically in offering our emerging programs. We have offered emerging programs, and it's not easy really to develop curriculum and to comply with the standards. And our guest of honor assisted us all throughout. Also, the restructuring of Batangas State University. In 2020, our university system was restructured, that the constituent campuses, the campuses with express strength, are considered constituent or autonomous to a certain threshold. They are now headed by chancellors, and in that restructuring, our regional director also guided us. In the offering of our College of Medicine, it was almost, or I should say, almost 2 years in the making, and it's not easy to offer College of Medicine in complying all the rigors of the standards. And all this were complied by Batangas State University through the mentoring and assistance of our good regional director. And even recently, in the declaration of Batangas State University as the National Engineering University, she was the one very supportive of such mandate of Batangas State University. So without further ado, my dear Red Spartans, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming our guest of honor speaker, the Director of the Commission on Higher Education Region 4, our friend, Dr. Amelia A. Biglete.
Please be seated. To our beloved President of Batangas State University, Dr. 𝗕R𝘁𝗵𝗀, maraming salamat sa napakagandang introduction. To all our distinguished university officials, deans, department heads, faculty and staff, to all our graduates, our dear parents, and to everyone witnessing these graduation ceremonies, ladies and gentlemen, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Una sa lahat, gusto kong magpasalamat sa inyo for inviting me as guest speaker in this 54th commencement exercises of Batangas State University with the theme Expanding Mandates for National Competitiveness and Sustainable Development. This is the last graduation. I am the last speaker. So this is an honor for me. They saved to me the last. I'm very happy to meet all of you, the graduating class of 2022. Seeing you in this graduation rites is a manifestation that Batangas State University has continuously been fulfilling its mission as an institution of higher learning, equipping our youth with the necessary knowledge, skills, and values needed for them to be competent and productive individuals in the world of work. So, for 2 years, we were not able to hold face-to-face graduation ceremonies. 2 taon po tayong nakulong, hindi nakapag-conduct ng mga face-to-face or in-person graduation. So, with the COVID-19 pandemic, our world has changed. Life turned more digital, and things were no different in educational institutions. So we have seen online classes and distance learning were no longer trends, but a reality, and everyone has to get used to them. But beyond technological devices, the pandemic made clear the need to prepare human beings for adversity, for emotionally intelligent people who know how to turn digital transformation into a tool for social transformation. We should all be grateful to the Lord that the COVID-19 pandemic, while it's still very much with us, it has eased significantly, allowing us to come together and hold these graduation rites in person for the first time. As members of the graduating class, we should take note that Philippine higher education performs 2 distinct social functions. At the micro level, it expands and enhances the life choices and chances of individual Filipinos. And at the macro level, it serves as instrument for poverty alleviation, human capital formation, and as a vehicle for technology-driven national development and global competitiveness. Batangas State University is a very reputable higher education institution. We should be very proud of Batangas State University. Just recently, Batangas State University, as stated by our President, Dr. Ronquillo, Batangas State University makes history. Recently, it was formally declared as the Philippines National Engineering University by virtue of Republic Act number 11694. So with this proclamation, the Philippines has taken a leap into higher education excellence and as a global force in the 4th Industrial Revolution. Currently, it is worth noting that the 11 campuses of the university serve and provide quality tertiary education to over 55,000 students from more than 40 provinces all over the country. So you can just imagine 55,000 students. In Region 4, we have around 450,000 students, and 55 students are accounted for Batangas State University. Through the years, Batangas State University, with its academic programs in engineering, allied sciences, and technology, we have seen it has propelled its rise to national service, prominence, and recognition. It is the only state university in the country accredited by the United States Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, or ABET, for its engineering and information technology programs. And as a Level 4 state university, it is recognized for its excellence in instruction, research competence, meaningful community engagement, and efficient management of resources. Time and again, your institution has continuously been producing graduates who are expected to serve as catalysts of change, not only for the country, but even in the international arena. Believing in the mission and vision of Batangas State University, all of you have chosen to pursue your respective degrees in this institution. My dear graduates, this occasion, these graduation rites signal the end of your struggle from your studies. The diploma that you will about to receive is a recognition that you have successfully completed all the requirements for graduation from your respective courses. But I have a question. Have you ever wondered why this ceremony is called commencement exercises? Why is it called commencement exercises? It is because graduation is not the end, but it is the beginning. It is the beginning of your life as better persons, better citizens of the country, better members of your family, better versions of yourselves. After this elated and blissful occasion, as graduates of your respective degrees, you shall then be facing the crossroads of moving on to your respective career paths. It is going to become a defining moment for each one of you. So take time to reflect on what you would like your future to become. As you build your career, find meaning in the things that you do. Every individual or client, from whatever walks of life, should be treated equally. You should make use of your talent and energy well. Improve not only for yourself, but for the people you serve and the people you care most. Create your worth as you determine your needs in helping our country. Each one has a role to play in whatever sector you will be, either as a professional here in our country or as an OFW. There are a lot of opportunities that await you in areas of your expertise. I'm very sure that Batangas State University has equipped all of you with the necessary knowledge, skills, and preparations to become successful in your chosen career or professions. I have high hopes that with the education that you have obtained from your alma mater, there is a great chance for you to be successful in whatever profession or job you may be. I urge all of you to strive hard and do your best. In closing, let me advise all of you members of the graduating class, as you leave the portal of your alma mater, Batangas State University, we would like to see you in the future as professionals who are passionate to providing quality services to your clientele or your employers. Educated individuals who will keep an eye to social, ethical, and cultural consciousness, integrity, and discipline, and committed to serving your family, your fellow men, and your country. These are expectations which we would like you to achieve as you go on in the pursuit of your life ahead. Look ahead, move forward, and envision your future that is bright, meaningful, and worth every step, every pain, and every joy. On behalf of the Commission on Higher Education, best wishes and warm congratulations to all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our guest speaker, Dr. 𝗕𝗂𝗍𝗵𝗀𝗀, Director of Commission on Higher Education, Region 4A. Thank you very much, Dr. 𝗕𝗂𝗍𝗵𝗀𝗀. At this juncture, we shall award the token of gratitude and plaque of appreciation to our guest speaker. May we request our University President to present the plaque and Officer in Charge, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Charmaine Rose Trevino, to read the text.
The plaque reads, Republic of the Philippines, Batangas State University, the National Engineering University, JPLPC-Malvar Campus. This plaque of recognition is awarded to Dr. 𝗕𝗂𝗍𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗀, Director for Commission on Higher Education, whose demonstration of outstanding dedication, magnanimous support, and inspiring words as guest of honor and speaker effectively highlighted the university's vision of expanding mandates for national competitiveness and sustainable development. Given on the occasion of the university's 54th commencement exercises, this 15th day of August 2022, at BatStateU JPLPC-Malvar Campus, Barangay Poblacion, Malvar, Batangas. Signed by our University President, Dr. 𝗕RSO_A.
Let's give another round of applause to our honorable guest speaker. Thank you. We are requesting our University President and guest speaker to present the diplomas, certificates, and medals. They will be assisted by the Campus Registrar, Mrs. Charito Vergara Aquino. Mr. Dennis Eguia, Program Chair of Bachelor of Science in Criminology from the College of Arts and Sciences, will now present the graduates of the respective program.
Presenting the strong graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Criminology, Di Matinag Class of 2022, Amigo Ivy Chris M. Awitan Edna C. Bilog Errol Glenn D. Enriquez Rogin Vincent C. Gonzalez Jade N. Hernandez Angelica A. Javier Annabel B. Legaspi Phoebe Regine M. Loto Carla Jane S. Cum laude. Manaig Marlon R. Maunahan Franz Oliver M. Mendoza Larissa. Mercado Mark David R. Piamonte Christian J. M. Ramilo Erickson A. Villanueva Genevieve L. Congratulations.
Now we have Mr. RJD Perez, Program Chair of Bachelor of Science in Psychology from the College of Arts and Sciences, will now present the graduates of the respective program.
It is my pride and honor to introduce to you the graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Agoho Jonaline M. Aldama John Paul M. Arevalo Crizel Ann C. Austria Marifel R. Kaday Patricia May C. Calmada Claire Stephanie T. Kapati May Ann January D. De Castro Angel N. De La Peña Remelin A. Derla Glenda G. Di Maunahan Erica R. F. Jose Lorenzo R. Falcatan Angeline F. Flores Andrea Hazel H. Galicia Joan Jessica D. Cum laude. Garcia Ella Babelin, cum laude. Garino Mary Joy M. Gomez Mary Rose R. Gonzales Genesis Ann M. Gruta Kyla Marie M. Guzman Shaina D. Habok Reyes Z N. Hernandez Nika M. Hernilia Vanessa Rose T. Jaurigue Wella M. Leopoldo Merrill V. Mabaga Shaina M. Makalintal Angelica T. Malagit Mary Jane B. Cum laude. Manalo Joy D. R. Montes Beth M. Opano Joseph M. Orido Rodeline L. Padrilan Nico C. Parducho Karen Ann M. Patrimonio Marisa G. Pecho Erica Jane P. Pedraja Juliet D. Pia Carlo Gabriel E. Pondevida Joyce C. Publico Micopol G. Quiachon Joy Abigail B. Ramirez Ronaline A. Riaño Mary Joyce T. Sesgundo Lira A. Tolentino Charisse May D. Valencia Gracelyn Joy M. Cum laude. Valencia Lea O. Vidalio Daniela C. Sonyo Maribel N. Congratulations.
Mr. Wilbert D. Lumbera, Department Chairperson from the College of Accountancy, Business Economics, will present the graduates of Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting and Bachelor of Science in Business Administration.
It is with great honor and pride to present to you the graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting. Start with Abejo Floricel M. Ambasa Kimberly J. Ansiado Julia Claret C. Alcaraz Ronet C. Aliera Marilu N. Cum laude. Aliera Marilu N. Cum laude. Alvarez Gwenda D. Cum laude. Amigo Ira G. Araha Joyce B. Ariola Pamela Colleen E. Cum laude. Baldos Jessica D. Bubihis April Joy D. Cum laude. Cabillo Abigail U. Cacao Jonaline O. Cafe Marvin A. Kalinisan Rodeline B. Kapasya Geraldine T. Cum laude. Karanay Alaysa May D. Cum laude. Carion Jonathan O. Castillo Eileen Marie D. Corvera Patricia May N. Cuevas Chris Aisel G. S. Cura Shailene E. Magna Cum laude. Dalisay Geraldine R. De Castro Villa H. Cum laude. De Leon Clarice Joy M. Cum laude. De Leon Jacqueline B. Cum laude. De Ocampo Erica A. De Ocampo Eunice S. De Beira Mary Joy D. De la Cruz Lovely. Dizon Rochelle Ann D. Domingo Maylin L. cum laude. Ellie Christine Joy V. Magna, cum laude. Encarnacion Mary Joy P. cum laude. Endaya Bernajoy V. Estebar Kayla V. Gabales Joshua R. Kenil Karen A. cum laude. Hernandez Erica M. Hernandez Janine P. Isuan Rizabel S. cum laude. Lakay Von Godwin D. Magna, cum laude. Lahara Kim P. cum laude. Landicho Princess E. Lopez Aubrey M. Maldia Julius C. cum laude. Malipol Alea P. cum laude. Leslie A. Piamonte Patricia Ann G. Platon Princess Sherilyn B. Razon Ruth B. Reco Sosa Francis G. Cum laude. Saludo Paula May N. Cum laude. Salvador Jester D. San Pedro Mary Grace H. Cum laude. San Cebuche Maria Kayla B. Tenorio Nicole A. Terrenal Genesis M. Tibayan Aliyah Shaira A. Cum laude. Torres Jaisel B. Tuwiza Joyce O. Umandap Alaysa Lara Cum laude. Velarde Kayla Joy L. Vergara Sophia Lauren A. Versosa Mark Anthony M. Villapando Carla M. From the Bachelor of Science in Management, Accounting, Abejo Floricel N. Ambasa Kimberly J. Ansiado Julia Claret C. Aquino Christian G. Austria, Arvin J. R. Palazon, Nikki D. Cum laude. Basalo, Elisa Flor M. Bilay Ereza Joy D. Cum laude. Beltran Desiree Irish R. Cabillo Laika Dayan M. Cum laude. Caraan Richelle Q. Caramoan Donna Joyce cum laude. Castillo Generos B. Centeno Janine G. cum laude. Dagondon Erica O. Digala Ira May F. Despabiladeras Hazel G. Destreza Shaira May V. Dinola Charlene J. Dita Unon Christian Roy C. cum laude. Empleo Mary Clayceline B. magna cum laude. Evangelista Rosette R. cum laude. Francisco Andrea Nicole G. cum laude. Gonzales Laika Jane T. Gonzales Neil Ray S. Hamito Joanna Marie C. Javier Colleen Shaina R. Javier Maria Teresa C. Jimeno Jomel Erwin P. Katimpo Alenia Denise M. Laktawen Jeremy H. magna cum laude. Landicho Leia M. Landig Kayla R. Lanting Angelica B. Latido Jana Jade O. cum laude. Leonida Eureka N. Lopez Sherilyn M. Lozano Jennifer M. cum laude. Mabini Cheney B. Magsino Mariel L. Malabanan Aldrian P. Cum laude. Rank 7, 10 Outstanding Students Award. Malaluan Arnel B. Manalo JB A. Mangulabnan Sheila May P. Cum laude. Manimtim Rodney B. Magna Cum laude. Matosiños Maria Micaela E. Cum laude. Mendoza Kayla Lorene M. Mercado Apple Neri R. Migo Shaina Marie M. Cum laude. Migo Shaira Marie M. Cum laude. Miranda Dassel Joyce W. Cum laude. Moncayo Mary Jane C. Cum laude. Motel Sherry May E. Nasis Sedpri M. Obrador Maria Carmela C. Oliveros Daniela E. Opeña Christine A. Cum laude. Paladin Joan. Paladin Jonalyn. Pascual Roseanne M. Cum laude. Pedraja Aubrey Mariel T. Perez Lorraine M. Presilia Lyra Micaela G. Unsalan Joshua Ramir O. Reyes Angelica S., cum laude. Reyes Jamie M. Rimas Jamaica C. Rivera John Edward G. cum laude. Rogando Charis G. Sabado Donnelly Grace C. Sales Christian L. cum laude. Seda Lynn Jonel S. Sister Jennifer M. Sumadsad Mary Joyce F. Sumage Leia Lynn S. cum laude. Tabor Mark Dominic A. cum laude. Talatala Jillian O. cum laude. Belecina Josel Rose O. Villanueva Jeric C. From the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management, Alberto Marinela P. cum laude. Aquino Stephanie L. Arada Trisha Lane B. Aragon Pamela Ses O. Balason Joyce Ann A. cum laude. Bendejo Zaira May S. Magna cum laude. Bondad Berakel V. Borja Joshua Miguel E. Grimbuela Amy B. Borcela Sharina Pay P. Burgos Nemar P. Cacao Kristen Joy C. Magna Cum Laude. Calnea Pionabel J. Camilan Patricia S. Canino Erica S. Capistrano Carl RJ P. Karandang Hana C. Magna Cum Laude. Carion Jane Lorraine M. Cum Laude. Cedo Alia May M. Sidro Elaine A. Cum Laude. Sidro Jenaline A. Claveria Luis Ann I. Corpus Janela P. Rank 8, 10 Outstanding Students Award. Cosme Jean-Pierre N. Pahutraw Junel M. Pamini Jennifer G. Corneste Rose Ann P. Cum Laude. Gabanso Mary Joy M. Gabehan Ivy Lorraine A. Cum Laude. Garcia Lovely Joy. Garsula Edgar Jr. M. Hebresa Adeline M. Cum Laude. Hernandez Debbie S. Cora Chini. Javier John Lawrence L. Usayan April Joyce D. Cum Laude. Lacaba Joanna Marie C. Lakdang Alaysa F. Lantin Leriza V. Cum Laude. Laigo Jake Warren D. Liamzon William D. Lianto Mark David C. Lucilio Leslie Ann M. Makahiya Jelaine Adriel D. Manalo Gladimay R. Manggiat Daisy Jane C. Maya Fatima Giselle M. Mercado Tricia May L. Cum Laude. Nasino Jr. Gerardo G. Navarez Mary Rose Alexis A. Nerbiol Alexis Mark A. Cum laude. Rank 5, 10 Outstanding Student Award. SSC Leadership Award. Olan Flory Jane P. Cum laude. Oldan Rialin J. Orogo Zairos B. Pasha Graciela P. Pagyo Marinela R. Palomeno Roseanne O. Pedraja Aaron Paul N. Pelaez Dailin A. Magna, cum laude. Peñaranda Hazel Ann P. Summa, cum laude. Rank 2, 10 Outstanding Students Award, recipient of Junior Marketing Association Malvar Campus Academic Excellence Award, Research Best Presenter Award, and recipient of SSC Leadership Award. Also, Pablo Borbon Memorial Award. Petate Giancarl D. Repose Catherine L. Unzalan Kayla May Y. Resma Ivy Jane E. Cum laude. Reyes Patricia C. Cum laude. Rivera Edwilyn Joyce M. Cum laude. Robles Diana Rose L. Rosales Harold Louis V. Saludo Joshua Matthew M. Cum laude. SSC Leadership Awardee. Siskar Karel Ann V. Sumage Erica Nicole R. Cum laude. Tuizon Mary Ann. Orsabia Ivy V. Veloso Jamaica T. Once again, congratulations.
Dr. Phoebe Dayan Libansin, Associate Dean of the College of International Hospitality Management, will present the graduate of Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management.
It is my honor to present to you the graduates from Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. Alberto Glein Abija S. Alvira Brian G. Alvarez Baby Rose O. Austria Mark Allen M. Babadilla Nicole A. Belonio Maricar N. Briones Ivan U. Brule Erica L. Carpio Monica L. Colegio Mark Kevin D. Coronado Lineth Shane M. Cruz Robert T. Cuyos Nervin John D. Daep John Christian M. De Rojas Macy L. Del Mundo John Michael F. De la Cruz Julius R. De la Rosa Christine. Derecho Abija H. Dilag Hannah Carissa R. Dinaya Grace C. Dinglasan David V. Cum laude. Dohelio Robbie Jem. Duran Julie Ann M. Emperador Edgar C. Endozo Ronnie V. Enriquez John Benedict M. Gangoso Martin Clinton P. Garate Carl Aaron A. Gutierrez Mary Angel M. Hernandez Pablo Arnold A. Ilaw Nika May M. Imperial Christian E. Handok Ralph B. Lacerna Robin William P. Latayan Giselle M. Cum laude. Leus Mariela Kyla D. Dikaykay Edriel John N. Mabuyo Vincent L. Magkayan Maria Monet S. Malabanan John Lee T. Malaluan Jeffrey C. Manalo Hazel Ann O. Mangiat Vanessa V. Manila Gian Patrice E. Marahas Derek C. Marasigan Nicole C. Marqueses Paulo P.
Mendoza Adrian O. Mendoza Earl Cesar D. Mendoza Jeric S. Miranda John Ace D. Mutia Alvin C. Nibay William A. Nozal Angel Crystal Jade M. Ortega Amor O. Pamplona Jeffrey D. Papio Lea Joy D. Peña Janver H. Petate Celeste M. Platero Denise S. Prolius Lloyd Mar G. Publico Husmin Mikey V. Pungtilan Kaylin D. Kiachon Joshua S. Quintos John Nico R. Ramilo Marjorie A. Rasha Joy Carla B. Reyes Rayaline T. Rojas Erica May P. Rojas Eunice L. Salvador Aryan Love B. Sarwelis Andrea May M. Sumabong Ashley John S. Sumagi Derek M. Tubera Jr. Rodolfo B. Umali Tricia May H. Untal Janea Faith B. Valencia James Angelo C. Velarde Aaron Vincent V. Villanueva Joshua N. Villaruel Maria Kimberly J. Villegas Crizel M. Viliana Dea A. From Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, we have Dumawal Daniel May D. Rikioma Sheila May M. Congratulations.
To the graduates, now that you have received your diploma, may you continue to live the ideals of your university. Again, congratulations to all of you. With this, may we call on Ms. Jeremy H. Lactawen, Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting of BatStateU JPLPC-Malvar Campus, magna cum laude, will lead the graduates in the Pledge of Loyalty.
Graduates, let us raise our right hand for the Pledge of Loyalty. Repeat after me. With wholehearted gratitude, I pledge loyalty to the Batangas State University, the National Engineering University, that grants me the honor, rights, and privileges attached to my graduation. I further pledge that I will sustain its corporate vision to the best of my ability and intention, and be proud of it. I will remain loyal to everything that the university stands for and to the ideals it upholds. Finally, I pledge to maintain the dignity that every graduate of Batangas State University, the National Engineering University, holds up high with pride and humility. So help me God.
Graduates, please remain standing as we call on Engineer Armando A. Plata, President of BatStateU Federation of Alumni Association, will now lead the introduction of the graduates to the Alumni Association. Let us now give the time for the alumni oath-taking.
Parents, congratulations. Graduates, ating palakpakan ng ating mga magulang. Best of luck in your new beginnings. Okay, so someday, in the near future, we want to hear the word success in your life. Okay? Kung inyong babasahin live ang buhay ni Abraham, bago siya nakadating doon sa lupang pangako, ang daming trials, ang daming nangyayari, ang daming pinagdaanan, but still, siya nagtagumpay. Why? He commit herself to God. Ang instruction ni Lord, kanya sinusunod, that's why naging siya ay naging matagumpay. Like you all, lahat kayo magiging successful in the near future. Okay? So itas natin ang ating kanakamay for our alumni oath. Repeat after me. I, a new member of the Alumni Association of the Batangas State University, the National Engineering University, do hereby solemnly swear to the best of my ability that I will discharge faithfully the responsibilities of my membership in this federation, uphold and defend its constitution and bylaws, do justice to every member, consecrate myself to its objectives, and be forever loyal and true to my alma mater. So help me God. Once again, graduates, congratulations.
Thank you, Engineer Plata. Please be seated. Now, may we call on 𝗕𝘁𝗺𝗺𝗲, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management graduate of the College of Accountancy, Business Economics, and International Hospitality Management at JPLPC-Malvar Campus to deliver the message of gratitude.
Let me start this message of gratitude with a famous line from a famous writer, Robin Sharma. What makes a champion is not how elegantly you start, but how strongly you finish. Inspired by this thought, I would like first to extend a warm welcome to all distinguished men and women of this university. to our President, Dr. 𝗕RSA Vice Presidents, Chancellor, Dr. Philip Y. Del Rosario, Vice Chancellors, Deans, esteemed guest speaker, the Director of the Commission on Higher Education, Region 4, Dr. Amelia A. Biglete, teaching and non-teaching personnel, all proud parents, friends, ladies and gentlemen. We are now commemorating an important milestone in our lives. We are now reaping the fruits of our labor. Fellow graduates, perhaps most of you had already heard the lines, "Nakapasa yan kasi online. Naka-graduate kasi online. Naging Dean's Lister kasi online." Do these lines sound intriguing? Do you think that taking an online course made life easier for you? I suppose they are not. When I was reminiscing on how my life had come to this point, napasabi na lang ako na, ang dami na palang nagbago at nagpabago. From being a whimpering child who doesn't want to attend school, who consistently receive a straight line of 7 on the class card, who occasionally skipped class every time there was a recitation on multiplication, I morphed into a more competitive person. As we entered college, most of us assumed that life would be simpler since we had completed the K-12 curriculum education. We were even more excited when somebody said that a small bag with only one pen and notebook would be enough. We've also heard that we are free to go if we want and not take our studies seriously because we've grown up and are capable of studying on our own. But we realized that we had been fooled as we see how tricky the college journey was. During our freshman year, most of us were almost ready to shift our chosen profession. It's depressing and grueling since we thought we had determined the easiest path, but it's not. Some of us were constantly wishing for days to pass quickly so that we could not feel pressured in our studies in all aspects, physical, aware of our various capacities. Some of us took pleasure in our chosen profession, particularly as we taking part in different associated course activities and competitions. For accountants, the bookkeeping and financial statement. For marketers, the sales presentation. For financial analysts, being involved in the stock market. For 2 years, to join in several cooking competitions. For criminologists, the disaster and case analysis. And for the psychologists, the consultation and collaboration. Also, some of us enjoyed our careers while we serve our fellow students by being an officer of different organizations. Thus, we concluded that we had made the proper decision since we were not the only ones who saw our capability, but even other people around us. But who could have predicted that our lives would alter from brighter to worse due to unforeseen circumstances? The sudden eruption of the well-known 𝗕 volcano gave us cause for concern, fear, and anxiety that not only one's livelihood, but also one's health, and even one's most cherished goals could be destroyed in a nick of time. We also mistakenly believe that the volcanic explosion would be the most terrifying experience we ever had. But a deadly virus spreading around the globe caused total downfall. Some parents lost their jobs and many businesses had to close. Even our long-term reserves were depleted. So, we truly struggled with our everyday expenses. Moreover, we went through a very challenging educational system. Indeed, we had different battles to be won, but we must still be grateful that for every tear, silent scream, suffering, pain, and the sleepless nights brought by the catastrophe, these all made us whole. Despite all the disastrous phenomena, we're here together to celebrate our special days. It's absolutely amazing to realize how God works in mysterious ways. Things didn't just happen by chance. God allowed everything to happen for a reason. I came from an indigent family, but the condition never hindered me to achieve my dreams. I did a part-time each school break. I had to earn to supplement my expenses in education. I grabbed opportunities like attending TESDA seminars and training for self-improvement and allowances. I accepted extra jobs such as thesis writing, business planning, and other class reports as pluses to my income. Today, I feel so fulfilled, so proud that I graduated with honors. To this, I share with you my struggles and triumph. Being a pioneer of K-12 education, I had to conquer the fear of volcanic eruptions, combat the pandemic, and overcome the difficulty of learning online. We all been through a difficult journey because we invested time and effort and endured sacrifices. We made ourselves tougher when things get tough for us. We are now confident because we have been trained and prepared to face the real competitive world. Hence, we should not see ourselves as government's experiment, but rather transformed and equipped individuals who belong to the government's ambition of expanding mandates for national competitiveness and sustainable development. To our alma mater, we are appreciative that we found a lot of people who have challenged and brought out the best in us. Huge thanks to all our college deans, professors, instructors, lecturers, classmates, and friends who have shown all support and inspiration. To Batangas State University, which is now the National Engineering University, we are forever grateful for bringing us on this journey of acquiring knowledge, competence, and good moral values. To all the parents, present and not present today, we want you to know that we're so proud of you. You are one of the reasons why there are new accountants, marketers, financial analysts, hoteliers, criminologists, and psychologists right here, right now. I'll now take this opportunity to ask all the graduates to stand. Fellow graduates, it's time for us to pay tribute to our parents. Let us all clap loudly and with pride for our parents. Thank you. You may now take a seat. To my parents, I know how difficult to raise 7 children, but I'm not sure what power you have to provide everything we need. I am pleased to have been nurtured and taught via vendor and a maintenance worker who occasionally borrowed money just to meet both ends. To Ate, thank you for helping me with everything, especially during my hard times exploring. Me and Dee, without your guidance and sacrifices, I will miss this chance to stand here and inspire the crowd. Now, Ate and I will already graduates. I can promise anything, but one thing is certain. I will do all in my power to repay you for your sacrifices. Above all, I would love to thank God. We couldn't believe we could surmount all our fears and the roller coaster of tension that the society had thrown at us. For 100 times we were supposed to give up, He humbly reached our hand to stand. Mark chapter 11, verse 24 attested, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." An inspiring verse that we must still hold and embrace. With God, nothing is really impossible. We must consider ourselves extremely fortunate to have a God who always sends people that help us grow, not just physically, but also spiritually. And God who always listens and speaks through our prayers. Lord, you have our utmost honor and glory. As we close this chapter, remember, online class is not just online but #HoundLine, online, and Huanline. We are not just online but #HoundLine because we have been sharpened and refined over the period of time. We are not just online, but we created our own line. We are not just online, but we are the Juan line. Sa haba ng ating nilakaran, iisa lang ang ating pinatunguhan. Ito ang pila na pinakaasam. Batuhin man tayo ng iba't ibang komento, manatili tayong taas noo sapagkat tayo ay nahasa at napino. Saan mang larangan tayo ihanay, mapa face-to-face o online, ito ay ating mapagtatagumpayan sapagkat tayo ay tatak Red Spartan. Maligayang pagtatapos, mabuhay.
Thank you and congratulations, Ms. Peñarada. Graduates, may I invite you to please stand? As Dr. 𝗕𝗁𝗄𝗎, the conductor of the Levites Chorale, will lead in singing the university hymn.
Onwards to the sun,
To the graduated class of 2022, once again, congratulations. A round of applause. Graduates, please remain standing until the end of the recessional. To the parents and guests, please remain where you are until the colors and the university officials have exited the premises. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the exit of the colors, followed by the university maize and the university officials.